Hoy es un día histórico en la media inglesa porque nos acompaña el primer futbolista del Wycombe que viene directamente de la redacción de la media inglesa, Beryly Lubala, hoy con nosotros. ¿Qué tal, queridos amigos? Estamos aquí efectivamente con Beryly Lubala. Welcome, bienvenido. You speak French and English, but not Spanish.
No. I speak, like you said, French and English, but I'm still trying to learn my Spanish.
Well, don't worry, we will help you with that. Beryly Lubala, por supuesto, que es futbolista actualmente del Wycombe Wanderers, nuestro Wycombe Wanderers, pero que tiene ya una larga y dilatada carrera en el fútbol inglés, de la que hablaremos a continuación, incluyendo, por ejemplo, cuando coincidió en el Birmingham con Jude Bellingham. Pero, primero, me gustaría explicaros por qué Beryly Lubala está en Madrid, porque I have to say, you are not here, unfortunately, just to see us. You are here because you were attending a sports convention yesterday en el ISDE, Instituto Superior de Derecho y Empresa en Madrid. And I want to start with this. Yesterday, you were attending a conference with Javier Tebas, which is La Liga president. At the end of the conference, al final de la conferencia, solo 3 personas hicieron preguntas a Javier Tebas. Uno fue Pablo Espinosa, de la media inglesa, otro caballero, y la otra pregunta, and the other question that Javier Tebas was asked, was by you.
Yes.
And I thought it was really interesting question. I don't know if you want to explain which question you asked Javier Tebas, and I don't know if you enjoyed the answer or not, or you thought it was the answer you were looking for.
Yeah, so the question was about the other divisions in the league. So just not La Liga, but the second division, the third division. So I expressed to him how it is in England, how we have a lot of attention in League 2, League 1 and Championship, which drives the attention towards the major league, which is the Premier League. And with that way, we have more visibility, more people coming to the country, visiting more parts of the UK, which obviously helps revenue for clubs, the city and the economy as a whole. So my question to him was that, do you think maybe focusing and bringing more visibility to the second divisions and lower divisions could help La Liga and Spain as a whole? And I think his answer was mainly he doesn't see that way. He sees them looking how to improve the first division even more, and that's how they can expand and get bigger. So maybe it wasn't the answer I was thinking he was going to say, but he knows what he's doing. He's in that position for a reason, right?
And I think it's a really interesting question because in the question there is something implicit that it's true that in England there is a lot of attention oriented to focused on the lower divisions, something that doesn't happen in Spain. You as a player, you have played of course in the Championship, League 1. Do you feel in England there is enough attention to the lower divisions? Do you feel that media are interested in these stories and it are sufficiently covered in the media?
Yes, definitely, and it's only getting better. You can see there's plans to put more lower division games on TV, on Sky Sports. New packages being discussed to be put forward. And yes, there is that big attention. And like you said, for players like myself that have dreams of playing in the Premier League and playing in the top divisions, it's only what you want. And it builds the atmosphere, it builds the momentum for all 4 divisions. And obviously from the outside world, like you said yourselves, you're interested in our league, so you can see the effect that it has, that it brings people from Spain wanting to watch the lower leagues as well.
Let's talk a little bit about you. You were born in Congo.
Yes.
What time did you arrive in England? It was hard for you, changing countries?
Yeah, I guess I was a little boy, so I arrived in the UK when I was 3. So my father worked in Europe, so he moved the family over once he felt it was right for us to come over. So and since then I lived in Leicester, so it's been great. But of course, originally from DR Congo, and that is my first home.
You started your professional career in Birmingham, and there when you were already playing in the first team, if I'm not mistaken, you had the opportunity to be there for the first session of Jude Bellingham in the first team.
Yes, Jude. Being in Madrid and walking around Madrid, I can just see how big he is at the moment and how much the people love him here, and it's great to see. And being there as a first team player when Jude was 15, coming in to make
15,
making his first session with the first team. I guess there was a bit of speculation to see, how good is he? Is he gonna live up to the standard and whatnot? And from the first time he touched the ball, from the first second, you could see, okay,
really?
This is the player. Yes, because we started with the game was 2v2, so two small pitch. I'll say maybe a small-sided game. 2 players either side of the goal, 2 keepers in goal, and then 2 players other side of the goal. So you start with the ball and you attack the other 2v2, score. If you score, you go out, the other guys go out. So first time, they gave Jude the ball with a partner, and he's up against two of our main defenders at the time. I won't name the names.
I don't want to shame them.
No, I won't name the names. But he got the ball, and I don't know if you see Jude, he does a lot of the skill where he fakes the shot. So he got the ball, faked the first shot, one defender falls. Fakes the second shot, one defender falls, he scores. When he scores, we all look around, we say, okay.
This is the real deal.
This is the real deal. And that was 15, and he wasn't as big, as strong as you see him today.
Because he was quite skinny, right?
Yeah, he was quite skinny, younger. But you could see his intelligence. He never lost the ball. If he was too strong and you came near him, he passed the ball. He played 1-2 touch, and when he had space, you gave him space, he can hurt you. So, but yeah, it was great to see that moment, and it's credit to the job Birmingham City done. The likes of Christian Speakman, Mike Dodds, and people that have helped him throughout the ranks, Steve Spooner, that have pushed him along and been with him on his journey. So credit to Birmingham. It's a great club, and there's many players that have came out of there, obviously like myself, that are playing in the league. So I could count at least 10 players that are playing in the English league right now from my age range. And of course, one of the biggest and one of the best in the world at the moment, Jude Bellingham. So.
And now it seems that his brother Job is going to sign for Crystal Palace, or at least for a Premier League club. Is he as good? Because of course there are comparisons.
Yeah.
Can be as good or so good as his brother, you think?
Yes, why not? I think there's no limit, especially for them two. I don't think there's any limit, and I feel like they're different players in a way. Even you can see his younger brother is a bit bigger, so he's even a bigger man. So, but yeah, like you said, from what I've seen of him as well in the academy, scoring a lot of goals, can finish from both feet. A very, very dangerous player in the final third, and very versatile as well. Like you can see, he can play in the front three, he can play a bit lower down, as in like a 10. So yes, I can see him just pushing on with the right coaching. With the right coaching and right development, why not? I can see him reaching the highest levels of football as well.
After leaving Birmingham, after many years, you have been to several clubs, still arriving at Wycombe in the last winter transfer window. How difficult is for a player to choose the right club? I mean, you went on loan, then you moved to Barton Albion and then to Wycombe. How difficult is to choose the club? Because as you said, your aim is to reach the Premier League or the top level you can reach. And of course you have to choose the right path, because I don't know if you, I have the feeling that some players are good enough, but they don't choose the right path. So how do you decide your next move? I don't know, how difficult is for you to choose the club, or what are the elements you take into account to choose your next move?
I think it comes with the people around you. So I say your closest people, your family, your agency. So I'm with Evolve Sports, and of course your advisors. So one of my advisors, Dev Kumi Palmer, and Palmer's, and talking to people like this that can advise you and show you different options. And of course, one of the main things will be speaking to the manager where you're going to. So when I made my move from Birmingham to Crawley, I had the luxury of having Gabriel Trophy, who was a assistant manager to Zola at the time at Birmingham, and he gave me a call and he said, "I like the way you play. I like the way you play, Beryly, and I think it's your time to shine by yourself and not be in the Birmingham setup." So I think, so I listened to him and I went to Crawley, and it was a great decision in the end. I played a full season, scored a lot of goals, and the next following season, Blackpool bought me for a fee. So, and I felt that was taking a lot of consideration, talking to Birmingham as well, and talking to Crawley, talking to the manager and talking to those around me. And I think it was a risk because you're going from Championship to League Two. But it was a risk that I wanted to take because I wanted to play football. I wanted to show people what I can do over a whole season of playing every game. So yes, it's a very fine line because we've seen it go the other way as well, where players have made the wrong decisions and talented players have not got to where they should be.
It seems that your last move it's going to be a success. We hope, at least, because you decided to move from Barton Albion to Wycombe Wanderers, and in the summer Wycombe announced that they have changed ownership. It seems that there is a new, very ambitious owner. It seems that Wycombe, who was already in the Championship not many seasons ago, it's already with this ambition to get promoted again. What are your expectations for the next season? Do you think that thinking about promotion is too ambitious, or how do you see next season?
I don't think it's too ambitious to think about promotion. I think we should always think about the number one thing, because if you come a little bit shorter, you might land in a position where it's still good. So I don't think it's a bad thing to think about promotion. But the way we finished the season from January to the end of the season, the form we played in, I think we finished in a top 4 position if you started the season there. So that was credit to the management, obviously our manager and our coaching staff. And I think if we can carry on with this rhythm and this way of playing and this togetherness with a few new additions, I'm guessing the strong will get stronger. I don't see why not. That could be a target. And like you said, it helps that we've got new owners, and I think they're going to bring new ideas. I heard plans about our academy being built, so which will just help the club and move into a new training ground. All these things will help players perform at a better level. So I'm excited personally, and I want to make sure that I have a great season, and I push for to be at Wembley again like we was the last season. Yeah,
you didn't have the opportunity, of course, to play because you were cap tied with Barton Albion, but I hope we will meet together at Wembley next season, or even automatic promotion. So there
you go.
we don't even need to go to Wembley. Although competition is going to be strong because, of course, there is Rotherham, there is Huddersfield, and of course there's Birmingham City.
Yeah.
So you will meet against Birmingham City next season.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. See old friends, see old faces, and playing back at St Andrews. That will be something special where I made my debut. So looking forward to it. It's going to be a very challenging season. Yeah. But something that everyone's looking forward to.
There is a very interesting thing about you, and I have talked to Dev about this without you, that even you're still really young. You're 26, if I'm not mistaken. You are already preparing yourself all the time and learning things, and proof you're here in Madrid to attend a conference about football. And you started a company when you were 21, PL Bowlers. So what do you do with this company? Why did you start? How is it going?
Yeah, so BL Bowlers is what I started, like you said, 5 years ago. So
I said PL, it's BL, of course.
Oh yes. So the whole meaning
He's
behind
always
it.
thinking about the
yeah.
Premier League. BL, Beryly Lubala.
Beryly Lubala ballers. So the whole aim is always to connect grassroots to the professional game. So connecting the bottom to the top. So that's been the aim of BL Ballers. So we do this through tournaments, we do this through football seminars and educating people, educating players. So the whole idea was, I feel like I play off season and I see a lot of players playing from all the different levels. So the time that I got the idea was playing five-a-side. You know how we play cage football? It was me, Marcus Harness, who plays for Ipswich, Madison, who's at Tottenham, and you had players playing in lower leagues and players playing in League One and Championship, and some players playing grassroots and Sunday League. And we was all playing together, and maybe you could spot Madders, or you could spot a few. Okay, you can see he's maybe a little bit, the level is a bit above, but in general, you look around, you say, oh no, everyone's playing fine. So that's why I got the idea. I said, okay, I can start something that connects the bottom to the top.
That's really interesting.
So yeah, that was the idea with BR Ballers, and it's been going really well. And now we've even added the women's side to it. So now we get 20 men's team, 20 women's team. Our last tournament we had 320 players at the last tournament from all different levels of the game. So it's going well, and hopefully we keep pushing and we can expand maybe to Spain one day.
Yeah, sure, of course, and we will help you with that. Hasta aquí la charla con Beryly Lubala. Hay una segunda parte, muchachos, con Beryly Lubala respondiendo preguntas sobre fútbol español. Si quieres apoyar este proyecto, no dudes en hacerte miembro por el precio de una cerveza al mes.